Ashley, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the goal. I gotta ask first, what was going through your head when that shot came up, but bounced off Aubrey's hands and went in the net?
Honestly, well, the feeling I had, is that what the question is?
Yep.
I mean, obviously it felt great. It was kind of a shot that I felt like I didn't really have anything else. So I was just like, I'm just gonna go for it. And then obviously goal's a goal, it felt really good.
Good. I love to hear it. And what was it like, being back in DC for the first time, going to the wrong locker room the whole time?
Yeah. It felt really weird. Um, I feel like I'm just so used to being here. So it definitely was an adjustment when you walk into a locker room you've never been into. Um, but I mean, the fans were great, and it was just honestly, I felt really happy being back, and I felt really supported. And yeah, it was really good. It was really fun, and obviously winning is nice. So
I noticed that you had a nice little chat pregame with Trin.
mhm.
How much have you been in touch with her, like, in the meantime? Was this the first time catching up in a while? Like,
No, we still talk all the time, and we definitely keep up with what each other are doing, and I'm honestly around here a lot, so
and did she have any fun trash talk or any jokes to get in your head?
no, we were just honestly thought it was hilarious. Like it was just such a weird situation and like playing, we've never played against each other, so it was just kind of funny.
I guess the last one I have right now is just, how much have you been preparing for this particular game? Has it been circled on the calendar?
No, I think I was trying to take it one game at a time, but obviously this is always in the back of your head a little bit. But not until after our Chicago game was I really thinking about it. Um, but yeah.
How does it feel to finally get this one over with? You had that long off season. How does it feel to finally come to Washington and just get it done and not even that, just to score in Audi Field again?
Yeah, I think um wait, sorry, what was your question again?
Well, how does it feel to finally come here and like go through it
Yeah.
and but to get it done and get it out of the way so you can
Yeah.
continue your season?
Yeah, it definitely feels good. I think it is something you're like dreading a little bit. Personally, myself, I was definitely dreading it. At the beginning of the week, like I was feeling like, oh my gosh, I just really want to get this over with. And it's definitely would have been easier if I played them at home, and kind of got that out of the way. But yeah, I think as the days went on and it got closer to the game, I felt more at peace with it and confident going into the game. But yeah, definitely getting it over with was nice.
When you saw the shot, was the first thought to shoot it, or was it you're trying to cross? We saw the striker coming in on the inside. Were
Uh-huh.
you trying to cross, or was it always the attempt to make that shot?
Well, at first I was going to cross, and then something went off my head to take a shot. Um, and so I just took a shot. I guess it was meant to be. So
And social media is kind of a buzz with the celebration, like the missing of the hand. Like, was that something you had planned? We all know you and Trin always had that
uh-huh.
tradition of always planning those kind of celebrations at those moments.
No, it wasn't something I planned. I kind of was like dabbling around in my head, like what I wanted to do, but nothing really felt right. And I wasn't gonna do anything, and then I just had a weird moment where I just did it, and I didn't know why I did it or what. It just felt natural, and that was just what came out.
I guess the question I have is, what do you feel like to play against your former teammates, these players that you practice with every day, and like this is the first time that you got a chance to play against them? What was the feeling going into it?
I kind of said a little bit before, it was a little weird, but very familiar at the same time. But it was actually kind of fun, but it was definitely weird. Like I look up and I'm seeing Tara and I'm like, that's different. Someone just people that I've been playing with for years, and then now all of a sudden you're playing against them, and it's definitely a little interesting, but I think you could also play it a little bit into your advantage and their tendencies. And so I think it helped a little bit.
The other question I have is, how did you feel about getting a standing ovation when they first mentioned your name in the starting 11 here at Audi Field?
It felt really good. I definitely was kind of like, I don't know like how the fans are gonna react. I think when I did get traded, there was like a lot of people who were like very supportive of me. But coming into this to Audi Field, you don't really know because there are a lot of Spirit fans, and I was just like, now I'm on the other side, so who knows? But it felt really good for the fans to clap the way they did and cheer me on, even though they weren't really cheering for our team.
Actually, how is to having roots as a Mexican lady and your parents from Jalisco? How do you feeling to be here and playing in this type of match?
Yeah, I think it's really important for me to just give off the best performance I can and be the best person I can. And yeah, that's all I really try to do. Obviously, it's a really big honor and privilege. So playing at this high of a level, it means a lot.
What is your memories that you have here with the Washington Spirit?
I mean, a lot of memories, a lot of goals, a lot of wins, and a lot of good memories with my friends.
What about playing against two Trinity Rodman?
No, yeah, yeah, it's definitely weird. But it was fun. Like we were still talking throughout the game and just having fun with it.
Ashley, I think when you were traded, you posted on social media that it was emotional for you to leave DC. Where are you at now with, your transition to North Carolina and leaving DC?
Yeah, I think now I feel more like North Carolina's home, and coming back, it's not really feeling like it's my place anymore. I think that was what I was kind of dreading a little bit, is coming back and feeling like, oh, this is like kind of where I belong and now I'm on the other side. But I didn't really feel that way. I really enjoy my team and like how we play and what we're doing. And yeah, it's been 6 months now maybe, but every day I feel more at home in North Carolina for sure.
I know the travel schedule's probably rough, but did you get to catch up with anyone, off the field or anything like that while you were in town?
A little bit, but I plan to in the next couple days too.
Victoria via Zoom, go ahead.
Hi, congrats, Ashley. I'm glad to see you're getting the hot foot now on the team. The Courage is a team that's really close and tightly knit, and I know that this week probably was a bit of a tornado of emotion. Can you talk about what it was like to have this group around you and the coaching staff kind of helping you navigate going back to your old club?
Yeah, I think it was obviously not a shock. There was a lot of emotions going into the game, but I feel like everyone was very aware of that. My coaches, a lot of people reaching out, just asking how I was feeling. But yeah, my teammates, the amount of comments they made, just like wanting to just like beat them for me, but obviously for the team as well, felt really good. And yeah, I was just glad we got it done.
It seems like, the team is really on a good upward trajectory to finish off June. I mean, you've held Orlando scoreless, you took 3 points, and then got 3 by Chicago and then 3 points tonight. How are you guys feeling going into, the Olympic break?
Yeah, I think we're feeling good. Things are starting to come together, and we still have a lot of additions coming. But I think we're in a really good place right now. And we're just going to keep building off that. And I think our performance will continue to get better.
Appreciate your time, Ashley. Thank you.
Jason?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm kind of curious, in this game, the Spirit were just saying that they were having a little trouble maybe finding the switches that they were looking for, and they knew your overload was going to be kind of a problem for them. Can you explain how you, as a group, you managed to kind of slow them down and deny them that access to the middle?
Yeah, I think honestly, we just had really good defensive effort. We were obviously trying to keep ourselves very narrow and have them play out on the wings and just keep them as wide as possible. And I think we did a really good job of that.
Apologies if it already was asked, but it looked to me from the press box like you were going for goal on your shot. It wasn't like a cross for someone. What did you see moments before that?
Well, I was going for a cross at first, but I didn't see a runner, but apparently there was a runner there. I didn't know that. So I was just like, okay, just take the shot. Like something just went off in my head. So I did. And then I thought it was going wide. And then at the end, it kind of started to go towards goal. And I wasn't sure what was going to happen there. And then, yeah, it was just went in the back of the net and it felt good.
Have any chance to hit any of your spots in town, or have you not even had time yet?
I did go to Tate this morning. That was always the first thing on my mind as soon as I get here. So, I did do that. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Actually, last question is, what's friendship bracelets there do you have?
Oh, I don't know. Someone just handed me this. I had no idea whose names were on it. I just put them on my wrist.
One that said Croy. and I
Oh,
was like,
no,
"Did
yeah.
I Give you a friendship bracelet?
No, it says Selena and Croy. I don't know. I just got handed. Honestly, I assumed it was for me and Trin, so I just put on my wrist. But yeah, I don't really have any idea why those are on my wrist right
Fair
now.
enough, fair enough.
You left DC before you found some tacos. Have you found any in North Carolina?
Well, I've been hitting a lot of food trucks up. There is a lot of food trucks, and those have been really good. I haven't found any restaurants, but I have heard that there's a really good one that I haven't tried yet. I don't know. No. Gonza, our sponsor.
Look on the tacos.
What about if your parents heard that, do you like homemade food, tacos, or?
Oh, yeah, well, if my grandma was making it, I would love it. Even my dad makes some really good food. But yeah, if we're going like home cooking or going out, I would definitely say my grandma for sure.
And what is your favorite tacos? I'm curious.
Ooh. I would just go with asada, like just keep it plain and simple. Sometimes I do dabble with a little al pastor though. If I'm feeling crazy. If I'm feeling really crazy.
Wild. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Get showered. Appreciate everyone coming in.